Hey everyone, Aaron here, and this is another anime review. Today's review is of FLCL, which is probably should have been reviewed a while ago, but I have not gotten around the time to it. And this is the 78th review, alright guys? So, FLCL is awesome. I'm just gonna put that right there. You put everything else into context as I go around. FLCL is awesome. Now, some of you might go, well, FLC looks so weird. It looks so odd. The art style looks weird. I can't get past this. I'll tell you guys right now. FLCL is 6 episodes long. Six. Normal time, so it's 25 minutes around that. 23 if you don't count the credits and opening. You know, these are short episodes. It's a short series. But honestly, it does so much with the short amount of episodes it has than other anime that I've seen that have 25 to 30 episodes in 2 seasons or more, just one alone. FLCL is a classic for a reason. It really, really is. I personally love this series. Now, what is FLCL though? You might be asking, because a lot of people I talk to, which is really, really bizarre to me. Like I ask, have you ever heard of FLCL or Fooly Cooly? Because that actually is the name of it, is Fooly Cooly. And people go, what? Excuse me, what are you talking about? And that's a shame. That's a shame. So I'm gonna tell you guys what Fooly Cooly or FLCL is all about. So we have our main characters, right? So we have Naoto, who's not in this picture. I couldn't find a really good picture with him. He's actually only 12 years old, so he's a young boy who has a lot that he wants to do in his world. More so just by living everyday life as normal as it can be. So for him, that is what he aims for, and that's what he wants. He has a girl he likes who's a lot older than him, who his brother used to like, and he's kind of envious of his brother. His brother, who had, is never actually shown in the show, but left to play baseball in America. And ironically, Naoto's whole world is just this small town with one very odd thing about it. The town has a weird iron shaped thing in the back. It's a factory, supposedly, that shoots out steam covering the whole town in this weird kind of fog. Now, don't think it's Silent Hill, don't think of anything like that because it's not a horror show, but it's just meant to set the atmosphere that this town is very odd and kind of isolated and perfect almost for maybe, I don't know, experimentations or, weird things to happen. So Naoto, here he is living his normal 12-year-old life. He's got all these weird kind of concepts around him. When all of a sudden he hears a rumor about this girl in a Vesper. And the girl in the Vesper, who you see right there, is Haruka. Now Haruka, he won't know until all of a sudden one day while he's on the bridge and he's talking to a girl he really likes, is then slammed by a guitar on at like a 50, 60 mile per hour Vespa, and he is sent flying. Now, what this does is it causes Naoto's head to like essentially explode. Not literally in the terms that you're gonna see his head blow up. No, it's more so that all of a sudden weird sparks are around his head, and all of a sudden things are coming out of his head. And as the series progresses, you start learning that Naoto might not be your normal kid. He might actually be something else. And ironically, the weird stuff in the show, like even describing it, to me it always sounds cool, but to other people it goes, whoa, what? What are you talking about? Things come out of the guy's head, robots come out of there, other creatures come out. You got Haruka, who's quote unquote supposedly from another planet, so she's an alien girl. It's a lot of weird stuff. This anime is weird, with a capital W and an E, an I, R, and D. It's. By the way, I hope I spelled weird right. I call myself a writer, but now I'm looking at hold on. Now I gotta look up if I spelled weird. R, yeah, okay, I did spell weird right. W-E-R. Okay, I just want to make sure. I want to make sure. Listen, I make mistakes too. I'm human. But anyways though, this show is very weird. It's something that is astronomically odd. It really is. It's something that you will never fully understand what's going on per se. You'll get tidbits, as the show progresses and as the actual storyline is kind of thrown out there to you, you start learning why things are coming out of Naoto's head specifically. You start wondering, you start learning about why Haruka is so invested into this young kid and why she seemingly knows something about him more than he knows about himself. And that's the cool thing about this. That again, it's 6 episodes long, yet it has so much depth to it. It has all these cool concepts. It has this cool character design, character concepts, plot lines that you almost wish it was more episodes. But it's only 6 episodes. That's it. That's all. Once it's 6 episodes over, it's the show's done, and that's unfortunate. But it makes for a show that honestly is worth watching even if you hate mecha or if you hate weird stuff, because this might be the show that can hook you onto that. As weird as this is, as weird as this is a show that has so much kind of going for it that it will make you think, I think, rethink weird anime. You know, when I watched this when I was younger, and I rewatched it not that long ago either, you know, I was blown away because it's something that I didn't understand it fully as a kid, and because I was a teenager when this came out, excuse me, I didn't fully understand it. But then when I got older, I started getting the little things, and you almost understand it more when you get older. I think this show was made for an audience that's a little bit older and mature in their thought process, because there's a lot of hints and things that aren't thrown right at your face about being an adult, and also more so just the concepts of weird stuff happening and kind of conspiracy theories and stuff like that. You won't fully understand that as a kid or a teenager, but as an adult, you'll understand this completely. The show is weird, but it's understandable, and that's what I like about it. You know, it makes you watch it and pay attention, and almost watching it once is not enough because you want to see every little thing of information you can get from the show, because it really does have a lot that throws at you constantly, parades you with information. But overall, though, if I had to review Fooly Cooly or FLCL A through F, I have to give this an A plus. Yeah, I know it blows me away. It's been a while and I've given something an A plus. Fooly Cooly is a show that, honest to God, you will love it. You will love the comedy. You will love the weirdness. You will love the little mech fights that happen here and there. Nothing is overused in the 6 episodes. It doesn't have like 3,000 mech fights. It doesn't have a whole bunch of weird moments. It has a little bit of fan service that's never too creepy or never too in your face. It's a show that knows just how much to put in that keeps you watching it and also keeps you going, this is awesome, this is awesome. Episode 1 to episode 6, I never once said I was bored or an episode was bad or an episode was weaker than another. All 6 episodes, respectively, are amazing. That's just how good this show is. But anyways, guys, that's it for this review. I hope you guys liked it. Please like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a lot, guys. Keep up the fan requests coming because I could use some of those. Also, reviews might be shortened by next week. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on this, but I might have some issues putting out certain reviews on certain days. Typically, I think on Thursday, I will have an issue putting a review up because I have an interview I have to go to for a job. But overall, though, I really hope you guys like this. And as always, until our paths cross again in the next review, have a good one, everyone. Bye.